Okay. Now that we're recording, let's see what the Voots are in. You had your chance to Voot. Now the Voots are over. And the Voot is yes. Okay, so we'll be replaying episode 1. By the will of the people. I am, as ever, your dancing monkey. The order of the stone. The longest time it ever took me to 100% a non-MMO. FF10. A few months. Alright.
Nothing built can last forever, and every legend, no matter how great, fades with time.
How's the audio, by the way?
With each passing year, more and more details are lost, until all that remains are myths, half-truths. To put it simply, lies. And yet, in all the known universe,
Is that the Colonel?
between here and the far lands, the legend of the Order of the Stone endures, unabridged as self-evident fact. Indeed, it is only a troubled land that has need for heroes, and ours was fortunate to have, so long ago, 4 heroes such as these. Gabriel, the warrior, before whose sword all combatants would tremble. Eligard, the redstone engineer, whose machines would spark an era of invention. Magnus the rogue, who would channel his destructive creativity for the benefit of all. And Soren, the architect, builder of worlds, and leader of the Order of the Stone. These 4 friends together would give so much to gain their rightful place as 4 heroes. Their greatest quest would take them on a dangerous journey to fight a mysterious creature known as the Ender Dragon.
And then they died.
In the end, the Order of the Stone emerged victorious, and the dragon was defeated. Their story complete, they slipped away into the pages of legend.
So there you
when
go.
one story ends, another one
Let's just say this
begins.
happens after Minecraft, then, in lore.
Would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized zombies or 10 zombie-sized chickens?
10.
Just to be clear, you wouldn't have any weapons or armor, so you'd have to fight them with your hands.
I'd have to go with the giant chickens, not because I want to or because I think it would be easy, but because they would be an abomination.
Imagine their giant feet.
Like I said, an abomination.
So, I've got a daylight sensor on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did this right, these lamps should turn on once it gets dark.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to just leave Reuben here with nothing while we're at the building competition.
He's coming with us.
Really?
What kind of question is that? Of course he is.
Okay, I'm not saying he shouldn't come. I'm not. But don't you think it's a little weird that you take him with you everywhere you go? He kind of makes us look like, I don't know, amateurs.
It's not weird at all. Reuben is the best pet I could ask for. Obedient, loyal, and always happy to see me at the end of a long day. A friend. I should have said friend, not pet.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm glad he's coming. I just don't want to give people one more reason to call us losers. I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of being a laughingstock.
Embrace being a loser, Olivia. And if you do that, you can be whatever you want to be.
What if I want to be a winner?
Well, accept that. Anything else, though?
All right.
Hang on.
Fine.
You hear that?
Oh, no.
Boom!
Oh man, you've
guys totally freaked out. Now we're on.
Axel, what's the matter with you?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why didn't it give me the option to make a female character like it did last time I played this? Like, I'm actually curious about this. Excuse me. So yeah, that's Patton Oswalt. And looks like Catherine Tabor is the female actress, whatever. I don't recognize her, though. Oh, she played Pinello in 12, and Amidala in everything that doesn't involve What's-Her-Face. She also played Vet in KOTOR. What do you guys think? Should we switch it up to be female? Or should we continue being male? What do you guys think, guys? Hey, Juju's. It's a shame Zeiss isn't here. I'd make him decide. Oh, excuse me. Vet was Tor. You're right. Not KOTOR. My bad. Hang on, hang on. I'll set up a straw poll. People are a little more divisive on this than I thought they'd be. There you go. Go vote. I'm going to cut this one off pretty quick. So this is your big opportunity to vote. And let your voice be heard. Oh my goodness. One person I was talking to said, Arsh, can you even consider the Telltale Games games? I said, of course I can. They were like, why? And I was like, well, what is the definition of a video game? Interactive medium, right? Now, while granted the level of gameplay in these games is practically minuscule, and I won't argue that, there is still gameplay. There is still stuff that you do, and there's stuff that you choose. Now, that may bring it down to effectively the level of a choose-your-own-adventure, but at the same time, that is still something you're doing, something you're interacting with, and therefore I do think that qualifies as a video game, personally. And I also defend the Telltale games because a lot of people say that, you know, they're overpriced and they're terrible and they have no gameplay and therefore they shouldn't even exist and blah, 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 blah. And I just look at those people and I smack them and I smack and I smack and I smack. Because they're dumb, to make that clear. Alright, I'm going to cut off the vote in about 20 seconds here. I know how we'll do this. Do 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 do. Okay, and the winner is female. Okay, so we're gonna restart here. Give me a moment. It's okay. We're not that far in. Oh, we get to choose. What do you think, guys? Should we be Applejack? I don't know what to name these people. Which one do you think we should be? We could have, like, the Mario outfit. We could have, like, the Luigi outfit. Or we could have the Wario outfit. So do you want to be Mario, Luigi, or Wario? Excuse me, Mario, Luigia and Waria. Is that better?
I'm a Wario. Wah, wah.
Look, if there was a Waluigi option, I'd go for it. Looks like we went with the default last time. So we've got one vote for him, or her, whatever. One vote there, one vote there, one vote there, one vote there, one vote there. So that's 3. Looks like Madia, excuse me, is going to win.
Nothing built can last forever.
Oh, shoot.
And every legend, no matter how
Damn it,
great,
I can't skip.
fades with time.
Oh, well.
With
You
each
wanted to see this
passing
again,
year,
right?
More and more details are lost until all that
This still
remains
sounds
are
like
myths,
the Colonel to me,
half-truths,
from Metal Gear Solid.
to put it
I can't think of the
simply,
actor's name.
lies.
Someone look up the
And
actor's name
yet,
really quick.
in
'cause I
all
can't
the
remember his name.
known
Or if you know it,
universe,
just say it.
Between here and the far lands, the legend of the Order of the Stone endures, unabridged as self-evident fact.
Paul Eiding, that's him.
Indeed, it is only
Or
a
Paul
troubled
Edding. I don't know how to
land that
pronounce
has
it.
need for heroes.
But is
And
am I the only one who
ours
thinks
was
that sounds like Paul
fortunate
Edding?
to have so long ago for heroes such as these. Gabriel, the warrior, before whose sword all combatants would tremble. Eligard, the redstone engineer, whose machines would spark an era of invention. Magnus the rogue, who would channel his destructive creativity for the benefit of all. And Soren, the architect, builder of worlds, and leader of the Order of the Stone. These 4 friends together would give so much to gain their rightful
I could hear
place
that being
as
Billy West.
4 heroes.
I could hear that.
Their greatest quest would take them on a dangerous journey to fight a mysterious creature known as the Ender Dragon. In the end, the Order of the Stone emerged victorious.
One thing I've
and the
noticed that
dragon
the
was
Telltale
defeated.
games do is they tend to
Their
look at an
story
existing
complete,
story and
they
say,
slipped away
okay,
into the pages
we can
of
have this
legend.
be before that story or after that story. And they tend to choose both about equally, from my understanding. Of course, I
But
haven't
when
played
one
some of them.
story ends, another one begins.
Like this one's after Minecraft.
Would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized zombies or 10 zombie-sized chickens?
Okay, we'll go with 100 this time.
Just to be clear, you wouldn't have any weapons or armor.
That's easy. I'll take the little tiny little zombies.
Oh, God.
100 of them.
That's
crawling
that's
all
so
over
much
you
better.
with their tiny hands.
All I need is like a shovel. I'm telling you, way too easy.
I bet.
So, I've got a daylight sensor.
We
on
should
the
play her
roof,
like
and
Vet.
if I
What
get
do you
this
think,
right,
guys?
These lamps should turn on once it gets dark. I didn't want to just leave Reuben here with nothing while we're at the building competition.
He's coming with us?
Really?
What kind of question is that? Of course he is.
Okay, I'm not saying he shouldn't come. I'm not. But don't you think it's a little weird that you take him with you everywhere you go? He kind of makes us look like, I don't know, amateurs.
Reuben's my best friend.
I thought I was your best friend.
Well, both of you are.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm glad he's coming. I just don't want to give people one more reason to call us losers. I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of being a laughingstock.
We are not losers, Olivia.
We lose all the time. It's what
Okay.
we do.
Okay. That might be true.
I can't remember the last time we won anything.
But if that's the case, it means we win at being losers.
All right.
Do you hear that?
Oh, no.
Boom!
Hey, Janine. And yes, that's mission slash vet.
Axel, what's the matter with you?
Great. Now I'm gonna smell like a pig in Endercon. I thought we were buddies.
Cool mask.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Very convincing.
The look on your faces.
Did you bring the fireworks?
Of course I did.
Yes,
I even
Clavian.
brought something for the little guy.
Nice.
You brought Reuben a disguise?
We're going to a convention. Somebody's got to wear a costume.
He looks awesome.
It only took me like 1,000,000 hours to build it.
All right, all right.
You definitely brought the fireworks,
I
right?
bet you it's
I'm ready.
Weber who
Waiting
voices
on you guys.
If he
Reuben.
was really your best friend, you wouldn't let him go outside dressed like that.
The only thing more dangerous than putting a costume on a pig is trying to take it off.
Hurry up and grab your stuff.
We'll meet you downstairs, okay?
Okay. Gabriel the Warrior. You think we'll ever get that famous? It's not impossible. Maybe I'll get famous for my sweet poster collection.
Really?
Shears. Definitely taking these. Never know when I might need to shear some sheep.
Hey,
One of
Foo.
these days,
Hey, Progressive.
we're gonna win the Endercon building competition. And when we do, people will look at us and say, "Hey, there goes Jesse and Reuben, winners of the Endercon building competition."
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Everyone say hi to Janine, really quick.
I got this stand as a gift, but I don't have any armor to put on it. Maybe someday.
They were all mutated into people who actually have language skills, Leslands.
Flint and steel, not too shabby.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna use any of this stuff. Is it everything? Oh god, I have limited inventory space.
Give me a dragon roar, Reuben. That'll do, Reuben. That'll do.
Oh my god, really? Really?
That's everything.
Let's roll.
Yeah, dude. Roll.
Let's go.
I heard a pretty juicy rumor about the building competition, but you guys have to promise not to say anything.
Okay.
Also, it's in 2 parts. Each part more exciting than the last.
Spit it out, Axel.
Part 1, the special guest at this year's Endercon is none other than Gabriel the Warrior him freaking self.
Whoa! What's part 2?
Part 2, according to my sources, the winner of the building competition's gonna get to meet him. It doesn't mean anything if we lose. But if we win, oh man, this would make up for all the losing.
Meeting Gabriel would be a dream and an honor.
Totally. He's awesome. It'd be amazing to meet him.
Reuben better be careful in that costume. The last time Gabriel saw a dragon, it didn't end well.
So, does this source of yours make posters for a living?
Huh? Yeah, my, source, doesn't exist. You guys are my only friends.
Guys, let's stay focused. We have a competition to win.
We never win. And this year we've got Reuben with us. We basically have no chance.
Anything can happen, Olivia.
Then why have we lost 9 of these in a row?
You can't. No, you can't look at this as a whole. The odds are refreshed each time. Maybe no one else will show up?
Now you're being realistic.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're thinking about this all wrong. The point of the building competition isn't just to build something. You have to do something to get noticed by the judges.
Okay then. So how do we do this?
We don't just build something functional. We build something fun. After we finish the fireworks machine like we planned, then we build something cool on top of it.
You might be onto something.
If we want to get a reaction out of the judges, you build something scary. So I say we build a creeper.
Wouldn't an Enderman be better?
Hey,
I'm more
Lyria.
scared of Endermen than
What do you guys think?
creepers.
Enderman or
Both have
Creeper?
their moments. Both pretty scary.
Or zombie?
Then again, you scared the crap out of us with a creeper today.
What do you think, guys? Creeper or Enderman or zombie? I posit a question to you guys. Obviously, I've given my opinion on the matter, and the opinion of someone who I was talking with. What do you guys think? Do you think these games deserve to be called games? Do you think they deserve to exist? Do you think that they deserve to be considered good in their own right? And I bring that up because a lot of the people who bring up the whole "Are Telltale games thing tend to do it with the perspective of that they're bad, that they're horrible, and that they don't deserve to exist. Enderman, 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 Creeper, Zombie, Enderman, Enderman. I'm guessing you guys really want Enderman, so okay.
Let's build an Enderman.
Olivia's thing?
Are you whining?
No, I was saying awesome.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've decided on something before getting to the competition. Think we've got everything we need?
It wouldn't hurt
Hey,
to
mind
grab a little
blessed.
more.
Let's get to grabbing then.
We're so prepared. We can't lose. Cannot. Bring it in.
I'm kind of with
Dare
Clavian
to
on
prepare
that.
on 3. Nope. Preparing is daring. Nope, that's the same thing. Forget it. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team!
Prepare.
Prepare! Oh, right. Gotta get some wood. Yeah, that was terrible. It's gotta have a montage. I like how Reuben's basically Yoda in this. I wasn't either until I started streaming on Mind Blast. That's when I first became aware of it. No, the sheep! Yeah. Gotta have the dramatic pose.
We know what we're building. We've got all the stuff for it. We are so ready.
This year, it's going to be different. I'm not just ready to build. I'm ready to win.
Nice pig, losers.
Oh, great. There's Lucas and the Ocelots. The rivalry continues.
The Metal Gear Solid
Man,
thing.
they've got matching leather jackets and everything.
So cool.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the order of the losers.
Great. The fail squad's here.
Lucas, get a load of these losers.
Let's go, guys.
Hey, Zeiss.
Name, please?
You missed all the votes.
And how do you do?
No, your team name.
Team name? We are not ready for this.
So much for losing anonymously.
We're the Order of the Pig.
Really?
Is it meant to tie us to Reuben, or are you making fun of me?
Okay, Order of the Pig. You guys are in booth 5.
Hey, Msunda. God, I hate that scene. I like FF10, but the scene where Titus starts bashing the goers is one of the most awkward scenes in that entire game. Much worse than the laughing scene.
Nope.
As you can see, by the way, Zeiss, we have chosen to play as Mission Vow.
It's like everyone in town is here.
Okay, Janine. It's like $15, by the way. In fact, give me a moment. I'll give you an exact. Hang on. I'll give you an exact dollar amount for this game right now. This game is, drumroll please, $25 apparently. My bad. I think I got it for 15 on sale. I liked that too, Zeiss.
I don't like the look
Hey,
of this.
Proudmore. To be blunt, I always like some of the little details that Telltale puts into their writing. Some of them are subtle and some of them are not, but there's always lots of details in the way they write.
Is that a freaking beacon? They have a freaking beacon? Freaking beacon?
That's stained glass. They aren't just building a beacon. They're building a rainbow beacon. We're gonna lose.
Our design is way cooler. A gigantic Enderman is better than a fancy light.
A goer is a jerk.
Their
Luxia.
difficulty score is going to be higher than our total score.
But we've got something they don't. Fireworks.
We should probably stop staring at them.
Ha ha ha. Look, it's the Order of the Losers again.
Good one, Gil.
We're just looking.
Yes,
Plenty
Proudmore.
of time for you all to look at it after it wins and gets shown at Endercon.
You're being unpleasant.
Maybe not all of you. Endercon doesn't allow outside food or drink.
Ouch.
I'm talking about your pig. I'm saying he's food.
Reuben is not food.
Could have fooled me. He looks delicious.
That sounded like a weird compliment.
You'll have to eat me first.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Stop wasting your time, Aiden. We've got work to do.
There's Lucas again.
You're lucky I'm busy.
Hey, Josie. Guys,
Hey, Petra.
how's the build going?
Only time will tell, but we're optimistic.
Hey, Petra. I forgot to thank you for that Nether Star.
Hey, Lucas. Not a problem.
You help these tools?
For the right price, I'll help anyone. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
None of us know where to find you.
Exactly.
No hard feelings, guys. And if you're cool with Petra, you're cool with us. So why don't we just forget about all this and, you know, make this about how cool our builds are?
Alright, I'll be cool if you're
May
cool.
the best team win.
Careful what you wish for.
We'll see about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Endercon building competition. The winners of this year's competition will have their build featured at Endercon. The winners will also meet, in person, Gabriel the Warrior.
Whoa, handshake? We don't have a handshake.
We'll just make one up. We'll call it the,
No briefing, no unapproved materials, no leaving the designated crafting areas for any reason.
the Builder Bump.
Have to damage each other on your way to the center crafting tables.
Hey, Brookhampton.
Let's see what else.
And just like that, I'm nervous again.
Don't talk like that. We can do this.
Hey, Buzz
Just stick to
Dogan.
the plan, and everything will be fine.
Yes,
This year?
Miss Koida.
The Order of the Pig can't lose.
Although you guys chose that, not me.
Let's do it.
Building starts now.
Oh no! A fireworks dispenser? I'm so scared.
You worry about your build, and we'll worry about ours.
Yeah, I liked that. No one will remember that. Where'd they get all the obsidian? Or is that dyed wool?
And now, the moment of truth.
Here goes nothing. This looks so cool. We'll win this for sure.
I gotta admit, this Enderman is sweet. Good call, Jesse.
Guys, people are looking at us.
Good build, man. What? No way. It's just a bunch of dyed wool.
Whoops.
Oh no! Reuben's on fire! Reuben, no! Come back!
It was Aiden, that
The
punk.
lava's getting closer.
Gonna ruin the build.
Reuben's going to get lost.
So, we can save the pig, or we can save the build. What do you guys think we should do? Trick question. We saved the pig last time, so we're going to save the build this time.
We've got to do something.
You guys stay and save the build.
On it.
We've got it covered, Jesse. Be careful. We'll meet up with you at Endercon.
Nice, Reuben.
Reuben, where are you? Just give me an oink if you can hear me.
The plot so far isn't, because that's how these games start. So far, the plot is that we're trying to attend a convention. But I'll go ahead and tell you that eventually there will be a plot. It will even start in this episode.
Pig tracks.
Genuine question for you guys. Real question. No judgment, no right or wrong answer. Do you prefer a slow build, a slow boil to a story? Or do you prefer that they just kind of get things going relatively early? That they actually, because both are valid perspectives when it comes to writing. There's the slow build up to actually having things start to get going. The train metaphor, if you will. It takes the train a while to get going. Or, like Babylon 5, for example. Or do you prefer things to be like, to start off with a bang? I'm trying to think of a really good example of starting off with a bang. I mean, FF13 technically does, but that's not the example I want to use. Ugh. Of course, Janine would say slow boil. Oh, Devil May Cry 3. That's a good example of starting off with a bang. Thank you, Luxia. Of course, Devil May Cry 3 was also kind of a short game, so it kind of worked in that case. It's getting kind of dark.
Could that be Reuben?
Reuben.
He must have run by here.
Admittedly, I tend to write slow builds as well. I mean, look at Primus. They still haven't hit the main plot.
Good thing this fire didn't spread.
I'm actually kidding about the main plot thing. There is no main plot to Primus. But, yeah, that is my overall preference for writing. Reuben!
Reuben? Are you in there?
Bring me a shrubbery!
Ah!
It's a zombie-sized chicken! I was actually thinking they would go that way, Takoida. I'm a little surprised they didn't.
Reuben? No, not you guys. Pigs. All pigs but Reuben. Shut up.
That's a way to do it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 and FF7 are two good examples of a slow build. FF7 takes basically all of Midgar for you to even be introduced to the main plot, and Kingdom Hearts 2 has the entire intro sequence in the digital town, so... I bring this up because 3 of the games I've played of Telltale, Back to the Future, this one, and Borderlands, all started with quite a bit of a slow boil. Like a really slow, just kind of gradual increase. And it took, in general, all three of those games I just mentioned, the main plot didn't even really start until episode 1. It wasn't until about episode 3 or so where things got serious. I don't want to spoil too much, but in the Back to the Future Telltale game really impressed me with what they did in episode 3. I'm pretty sure it was episode 3. With the things getting very, very serious scene. Which actually had, me and Gary were playing it side by side, and we were actually hooked at that moment. It's like, oh my god. You know. And I agree, the Midgar section definitely works as an arc. But that's kind of my point, is there's several different ways to do the slow boil writing style. And obviously I do tend to have a preference for it in general, but you have to make it interesting in some cases. A lot of you said the same thing, you know, have good setting, have good characterization. That's a good question, Kay. No. Fu and I disagree on a game. No. Say it isn't so. Alright, hang on, we gotta rage at each other really quick. You ready? You ready, Fu? Ready to start raging? I'm waiting. I'll wait. Oh, hang on. Fu's raging. I'll rage too. Everything's horrible. Okay, there. We're good. But in the point being, some people think that you shouldn't do a day in the life. Some people think you shouldn't do just everyday, normal, commonplace, boring problems to start off a slow boil story. I don't fully disagree with that, and I also don't fully agree with that. I think it depends on how it's executed, of course. But that being said, I disagree with the idea that simply because of the fact that a slow boil story is starting off with the mundane, that it is automatically bad. And that's one of the things I've heard several times about several stories over the years, including this one. I mean, so far we've built something for a convention and started looking for a pig. And of course it's nighttime now, so, you know, threat is going to start happening, because that's what happens in Minecraft. But this still isn't really the beginning of the story here. This is still just mundane, everyday problems.
Reuben! Reuben! Oh no. You in there, buddy?
Nope. He's bacon now. No.
Oh, jeez. Please don't be toasted, Reuben. Phew.
Yeah, I don't actually care for Quantic Dreams, personally. I was referring to a dramatic scene in the Back to the Future Telltale games, personally, Gimmick. What do you think? Should we go in the cave, or should we go down the chasm area? That's true, Fu. A day in the life could be a day in the life for them, what is mundane to them, but in no way is mundane to us. Oh, my back. Oh, so much pain. Cave it is. To the cave. Creeper! Okay, seriously? This is just amateur hour. We're going into a cave with no torch. At night. That's okay, we have some flint. And a sword. But, yeah. Hey, Sal there. Spider. I hate spiders. Ugh. How weird would it be to live in a world in which every night was Castlevania 2, you know? Hey, Reuben.
Reuben! There you are!
Yes, I did, Saldir. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Reuben will remember that. Finally!
Reuben!
Run!
I think we're good.
I agree, Dakota. Creeper!
I think we made it.
So, interesting thing that this game did. I'm not sure how many other Telltale games do this. But you actually have health in this game. And each time you fail one of these interactions, you lose a health. See? So there's actually, like, combat in the weirdest sense of the word. But of course, this isn't a video game, and therefore doesn't deserve to be considered good or exist. Sorry. The doesn't deserve to exist crowd tends to piss me off. What can I say? Ah, crud, my sword!
Stupid wooden swords.
Hey, Deutsch. Well, like I said earlier, Absurdity, I'm with Clavia. It doesn't matter what you care about. Call it. It matters if it's good or not.
There's too many of them, buddy. Don't leave that spot, no matter what. You hear me?
I have heard that, yes, Luxia. About this specific game.
Get away from him!
Not just Telltale games in general. I have also heard about them with regards to Telltale games in general. It's like a kung fu spider. What the hell?
Get off me!
Hey, Mr. Darkness, it is. It's okay, she's got a pickaxe. Actually, if you think about it, a pickaxe would be really effective here. Anyways, in response to Sildeer, I do not have a P.O. box. I had all the work prepped to having a P.O. box back when I lived in Indiana, and then I moved. I'm pretty sure I know of a place where I could get a P.O. box relatively nearby here. I'd have to go drive over there and then drive back to get it. I mean, duh, right? But I haven't really had a lot of justification for getting a P.O. box. I'm not exactly what you'd call a large-time, internet star or whatever, so I haven't really been pursuing that. I've been trying to just really push the show lately. So there's your answer, Sal. There, I don't have a thing yet.
Not that this isn't a really cool, dimly lit tunnel, but how far away is this thing you want to show me?
Careful, Jesse. You don't want to get a reputation as a wimp.
This isn't my first time in a cave, Petra.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a wither skull?
Whoa!
Fresh from the Nether. You're the first person I've showed it to.
So, you'd better appreciate this.
You risked your life for that dusty old skull?
No, I risked my life for the thing I'm gonna exchange for that dusty old skull.
There's this guy I'm meeting up with at Endercon. He's gonna trade me a diamond for it.
Being the resident go-getter pays off every once in a while.
Is a wither skull worth that much?
Are you kidding? For all the trouble I had to go to get it, I should be asking for much more.
Wow.
Wow, what?
In a single day, you went to the Nether, you killed a wither skeleton. I mean, I did build a super cool statue, but still. It's pretty sweet being you, huh?
You know, you could come with me. I mean, if you're too nervous, I totally get it. But I wouldn't mind a little backup.
I'd be honored to be your backup.
Don't have to make such a big deal out of it. I just said...
You could come with me. I know. I was there. It was amazing.
Kinda starting to have second thoughts here.
Yes, those skulls are much harder to get than diamonds.
Crafting table down here?
Comes in handy. Since that wooden sword of yours got busted...
You're giving me a new one?
Even better. You can make your own. 1 stick plus 2 stones equals 1 sword. Just grab what you need.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Hey, Is all this stuff yours?
No, we're just stealing from whoever was dumb enough to leave this here. Of course it's mine.
Just making sure. Here we go. Jackpot.
Stone and wood, the most valuable of all resources.
Just place the pieces on the table. See? Isn't it better when you make it yourself?
Let me go ahead and answer the question everyone's asking. How the heck could she possibly have a wither skull before a diamond? Keep in mind, this is intended to be a lore perspective on Minecraft, not a gameplay perspective. I've actually tried to examine the lore ideas of Minecraft myself with the Rogue Planet series. And the idea here, and I've liked this, I liked this back in episode 1 as well, and I like it here, is the idea of imagine if Minecraft was like, I hate to say it, imagine if it was a setting that you're all existing in. And you could still build stuff in there, and you could go still digging and whatnot. But wouldn't it be easy to imagine that some people would go be procurers, bounty hunters, basically? Except rather than hunting other people, they would be hunting specific monsters or trying to get specific drops off of things. You know, that kind of a thing, right? So this is the kind of person who doesn't go digging, who doesn't go exploring and excavating and whatnot. That's just not what she's into, or maybe it's not that she's good at, or maybe she just doesn't want to, right? This is not her chosen vocation. So instead she goes off and she finds a portal to the Nether, and she probably has one portal to the Nether that she's aware of, that she keeps track of, and probably has hidden. She uses that to go back and forth and fight, and she plies her trade that way. You know, make sense? And I love that idea, personally.
Check it out. Endercon's all lit up.
I can't believe it. We won! The Enderman was the right way to go.
Good for you, Jesse.
It's about time we beat Lucas and his gang of jerks. What kind of stupid name is the Ocelots, anyway?
You know, Lucas may be kind of arrogant, but he has come through for me in tricky situations.
Me too,
You might want to
Kevin.
get to know him, just in case. He's good at building, that's for sure. It's always useful to have a guy like that around, no matter what you might think of him personally.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm just saying, if you run into him at Endercon, try talking to him.
I don't need a lecture on the power of collaboration, Petra.
How about a lecture on the power of my fists? It's short, but deadly.
Come on, let's hurry.
Remember what Endercon was like before it was cool?
Hey,
Remember
Samurai.
what we were like before we were cool?
Some of us will never be cool.
Haha.
Hello.
Creepers. Crap.
Well, you're screwed.
This doesn't look good. Well, there's only one way off this bridge. Whatever we do it together.
Well, we jumped last time.
The only way off this bridge is through them.
God, I hate fighting creepers. Back off. Back off.
There's too many of them.
Crap. I screwed up. Oh, are we finally at the titles? Yep. This is another common thing for Telltales. They tend to have you play several minutes of a thing before they actually show the title for a given episode. Hello, Shadow. Not the chickens, no! Shadow, if you want, I can go get some bacon from the fridge right now and start eating it on camera.
It burns! It burns! Don't you know? You dive into the water. You don't land on top of it. Pull yourself together and follow me.
I've actually heard of that mod, Chemic. Never played it myself, though.
So, when we're making the deal, I need you to let me do the talking, okay? I just don't want anything to screw this up. Or anyone.
Sure, I'll let you handle it.
And if you want to be really useful, try to look intimidating.
Like this?
I'm less scared of you than scared for you.
Jesse.
And Petra?
Hey, you all know Petra, my new super close friend. We're super close now. We ran into each other while I was looking for Reuben.
Poor Reuben. What happened to his eye?
We had a little run-in with some zombies. They whacked him good. But Reuben held his own.
What were you doing in the woods, Petra?
Nothing. Just drawn by the sound of Jesse's high-pitched screams.
I would have been spider bait if she hadn't found me.
Sorry we didn't come with you, Jesse.
I told you not to.
We won.
Looks like abandoning friends in their time of need paid off yet again.
Our Enderman is so lifelike, I don't even want to glance at it.
We did okay, didn't we?
I still wish I'd gotten that part in the back to look better.
I could have fit more fireworks in there, somewhere.
I'm proud of you guys.
Ah, shucks.
Don't make me blush. Seriously, don't.
Hey, Jesse, it's time to go see about that thing.
Oh, right.
Oh God, Chemic, that's horrible.
Subtle.
Yeah?
As a punch to the face. Axel and I were gonna head into Endercon anyway. See you in there?
I heard somebody saying there's free cake by the map booth.
Hurry. We're supposed to meet in the alley over there.
Hello, Melikor.
Dark. Dark. Very dark in here.
That's weird. He said the dark, creepy alley close to the gates, but he's not here. Maybe he's late.
Are you sure this is the dark, creepy alley he meant?
I was. Okay, new plan. You stay here, just in case this is the spot he meant, and I'll look around. I guess I could have heard him wrong. Then again, I've never gotten a meetup spot wrong before.
Something about this feels off to me.
All of my secret deals feel off. That's why I usually keep them a secret. I'll be back before you know it. If he shows up while I'm gone, just stall for me.
Imagine if Minecraft actually existed in lore Redagain. Then you've kind of got how this works out.
And just who are you?
Hey, look, it's some guy who'll never be important to the plot.
I'm waiting. Answer me.
The name's Jesse. What's it to you?
I'm supposed to meet with Petra, not whatever you're supposed to be. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't walk out of here right now. Well, I'm a very busy man.
You're the guy who needed a wither skull, right?
Not so loud, you idiot! Too many people know my business already. Do you have the skull?
Well...
You do or you don't? You'd better not be toying with me.
Petra has it, and she'll be back any minute now.
Well, as long as she's bringing it. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to wait a minute longer.
Well...
Ivor!
Ah, here she is.
Sorry I'm late, but good things are worth waiting for. I've got what you asked for.
If you have what you promised us.
You didn't say anything about an us when we first met? And I don't like surprises. If these are the sorts of people you associate with, perhaps we should call the whole thing off.
My friend is fine, right, Jesse? There's no problem here. Let's not be too hasty, okay? This is just a little misunderstanding.
I'm cool if he's cool.
It's settled then. You're both cool.
Proceed then.
I'll take that diamond now.
Take it. You've earned it.
This isn't a diamond.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
it's
dun.
lapis. Of all the dirty, underhanded tricks to pull. I can't believe that guy got one over on me.
Let's go after him.
A young
Either
Jorah
getting that
Sibioth.
diamond,
I can see
or I'm
that.
getting my skull back.
Or you'll make him pay, right? Right?
Come on.
Guys, I'm sure a
you
wither's
see him
not
anywhere?
a big deal. We're fine.
We lost him.
Then we'll just have to find him again. Go.
Like I said, slow
We'll
boil.
find him just standing around.
We're still building up to the plot starting. This doesn't seem to be much faster. I'm holding down shift.
The lines are always super long for this booth. Bunch of cool masks. I don't have time to play dress up though.
It could be worse, Frozen. It could be a Hydra that your sister spawns right in the middle of a cavern you're in the middle of working on.
There he is! Gabriel! Gabriel!
Step aside,
I have
please.
just one question.
Hold all your questions until after the keynote.
The keynote sold out!
Hold all your questions anyway. You guys big Gabriel fans or something? Too bad it's sold out.
Wow! That's like a weird combination of oblivious and unhelpful. I was reminded of it recently, Samurai. Pax was making fun of it.
Sup?
Sup?
Nothing. Sup with you?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I just said nothing.
Hey, congrats on the win. I mean, I still think our beacon was amazing, but you guys did a pretty good job too. I mean, I thought the whole monster theme was plenty cool, but fireworks too? It was sort of cool.
I'll be
Your
cool.
beacon wasn't too shabby.
You don't have to do that, okay? You guys won fair and square.
Hey, you didn't happen to see a creepy guy with long hair and a beard roaming around, did you?
I don't think so. Why?
He kind of scammed Petra out of a diamond earlier.
Oh, everyone knows you don't mess with Petra. Not if you know what's good for you. I'll keep an eye out, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
What was your question, Sean?
So,
Sorry.
we're cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
We're cool.
Cool.
Coolio! Wait. Should we pick Coolio? Too cool. Or Cool Beans? The chat voted for it, Shadow. Patton finally decided to reveal that he was, in fact, a she all along. Hey, Son she. Given how the fact that Doom has been the second runner-up for both the last polls I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do Doom next without voting for it next time I have time to just stream. We've got Coolio, Cool Beans, Coolio, Cool Beans, Cool Beans, Coolio. Cool Beans, Cool Beans, Cool Beans, Coolio. Bro. I still love that scene, I'm sorry. Everyone's voting Cool Beans, so we'll do Cool Beans. Even Janine voted Cool Beans.
Cool beans.
Coolorama.
Ha. See you later, Lucas.
Yeah, see ya.
Coolorama. Oh, yeah. I'm never going to talk like that again.
Nothing starts the party off right like a great DJ.
Which is why we're not having a party here. No, I'm sorry.
Oh man, I love the song. What's it called? Too obscure to have a name, huh? Yeah, I kind of figured.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Chrissy right now. So, Chrissy said Cool Beans. Ergo, we have to go with Cool Beans. I mean, that's like another layer of must. Whatever Janine says, go, but whatever Chrissy says is like another layer of go. Cool Beans, bro.
Thought you could just wiggle right out of that trap, didn't you? Well, wiggle as much as you want. You're not going anywhere.
Axel, listen up. Any chance you've seen a creepy-looking beardy guy anywhere?
No. Petra told me what happened. I'm keeping an eye
There's no
out
creepy
for him.
beard-looking guys around here.
Okay, so I got a little distracted. It's just this machine presses all my buttons. Unnecessarily complicated, mean to birds for no reason.
Why is that a
It's just
button for
when
you?
something like this calls, you gotta answer.
I mean,
But
seriously.
I swear, as soon as the demonstration is over...
We really need your help, Axel. If we don't find this guy soon, we might never find him.
I was looking, I just got distracted. All right, I'll look.
That would have been awesome, Domini.
After I watch one more chicken get owned.
I see you now, weirdo.
I like the talking through the mask animation here on this guy on the right.
Well, if it isn't Team Trash Bag. How's your stupid pig? I hear intense heat causes brain damage. It does boost the flavor something crazy, though.
Aiden, you idiot.
Hey, who are you calling an idiot?
You.
Idiot.
Now move.
Hey.
See, Samurai, I don't know, Reese was kind of incredibly awesome of a character. I know you hate me and hate my design choices on this matter, but seriously, Reese was awesome. But yeah, I will admit, you tend to play... I mean, well now, what would you call playing Marty McFly? Because that's who we played in the Back to the Future one. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of got the impression in this game that we're kind of... lacking self-confidence. Like, the character we're playing here is kind of a loser, but only a loser because of lack of self-confidence. Because every time we actually try to do something, we succeed at it, and we tend to succeed pretty well, too, actually. So it's kind of a hybrid situation. But then again, Reese was kind of that, too. Damn it, how dare these characters have complexity! Can't take it!
Hey, where do you think you're...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get away from me!
I said I was sorry.
She will remember that.
Reuben? Where'd you wander off to?
Get your pork chops here, fresh off the bone. Nothing sticks to your ribs quite like a juicy pork chop.
Reuben!
What's the big idea? I'm trying to run a business here.
That's my pig. You kidnapped my pig.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. I found this pig wandering alone in the streets. Not the fattest pig I've ever seen. But he should cook up real nice anyway.
He's not food.
Once I butcher the thing, we can all have a piece. I like the jowl myself. Just a fancy word for cheeks.
Come on.
I might be amenable to some kind of trade. Not that you look like you got much of value. I gotta get some kind of return on my investment.
Alright, I'll threaten him this time.
Otherwise, it's straight to the slaughterhouse for this one.
Give me back my pig.
All right, you little maniac. Fine. Take him. He's yours.
Come on, Reuben.
I would
I'm
love
sorry,
to sit
Reuben.
down.
I was so busy trying to find that creepy dude, I didn't notice.
I would love to be able to sit down and design an economy that actually functions in Minecraft. I already have some of the basics of it in my head, but yeah. For the record, we traded the sword last time, guys. So we still have a sword this time, so that's one difference. We'll see if that matters later.
Remember that thing I had to go do with Petra? Long story short, we met up with this guy. He cheated me and Petra on a deal, and now we're trying to track him down. You in?
Oh, I'm in, all right.
Any sign of him? I thought I saw him earlier, but it was just a false alarm. Wait! There he is! Looks like he's heading towards the hall.
In typical
We're gonna have to get
Scooby-Doo
past that
fashion, he has to
Bushra
turn and go,
Let's go!
as he's leaving.
So, yeah. Hey.
What would it take to get us inside tonight?
Tickets?
Obliviously helpless.
That was a good one. You should laugh.
Get out of our way. We need to get inside.
And I need you to show your tickets, or else I gotta stop you right here. Chicken! Chicken! Chicken!
Oh yeah, excuse me.
It's gone. You're totally fine. You're a totally cool dude.
We have to do something.
Like what?
I like how the answer is right there in the background.
Could bust right through. I just need a little wind-up room.
Any other bright ideas?
We need a distraction.
A lot of chickens running around might be a distraction.
Yeah, I mean like a functional
Afraid of chickens.
economy, Malachor.
What would you say if I
in
told you I
lore.
want to break this guy's chicken machine to create the mother of all distractions?
But you have to break that pane of glass. How are you gonna reach it?
Let's look around. There has to be something we can do.
There's a slime demo. I have no idea, Buzzdogan.
I bet I could reach that glass with a slime block.
So how do I take it?
Oh, hey! We meet again! One slime block, please.
We don't give out slime blocks here, just slime balls. We've got a limited supply today, and we're only giving out 2 per customer. You could craft your own slime block if you had 9 slime balls.
I'm really sorry about earlier. I honestly thought you were someone else.
Apology accepted.
A round of slime balls for everyone, please.
Wait, this is only 8 slime balls. We need 1 more to make a block.
Okay, we need to find another way to get some more slime, and quick.
On it.
I thought about making a joke about that samurai, and I decided not to. I have definitely decided not to make that joke. Where's Lucas? Hey, Lucas.
Hey, Lucas, can you do me a favor?
Anything's possible.
I need slime balls. I swear I have a really good explanation.
Whatever you guys are doing, count me in.
Thanks, Lucas. Told you he was useful.
Oh man, this guy isn't actually cool, is he?
Remains to be seen.
I'm sorry, I love that. There's a degree of self-awareness there. It's like it's like you walk up to your enemy and you're like, ah, damn it, they're actually a good guy. Freaking hell. It's like you're disappointed that the person you have a rivalry with is actually a decent person.
It's crafting time.
So, you guys been building together long? You've got good chemistry.
Are you jealous?
I'm just saying, I think it's cool you have a team that works so well together.
You're totally jealous. How's it going, Jesse? You know how to do this. A slime in every slot, and every slot, a slime.
Personally, I actually like Lucas better than I like Axel so far, but that's just me. Then again, you know how Telltale games are. They have a weird tendency to, like, present you a character and present them as a bastard, and then they slowly reveal that they're not a bastard over time, and I hate it when they do that, because it's like, damn it, I'm already so invested in hating this person. Whoops. I wonder if you can make anything different in any of these crafting table sections. Yeah, exactly. Is this still Chrissy? I have no idea. Whoever is currently on Chris Mama is correct.
1 slime block. Gross.
I gotta be blunt, I do think they're gonna do that with Falcone. I really do. He fits all the parallels, and we already know, I mean, come on, this is Batman. Batman has bigger things to worry about than Falcone, right? So there's gonna be a moment in which Falcone is going to be, like, a useful person, and we're gonna find out that there's actually layers to him. I would bet money that he actually turns out to be someone who is actually a friend. Not a business partner, not a criminal intimate person, but an actual friend of the Waynes. Mark my words.
Take that. Right there.
It's all you, Jesse.
Give me a boost. Ugh.
Yeah, Gul Dukat did a similar thing. Oh god, Kefka in a Telltale game. I already sympathize with Kefka. Oh shoot.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah!
I forgot that there was inputs.
My poultry! My precious poultry!
Keep your eyes closed. They will peck at your eye. Ah!
No!
Now's
Go
our
for
chance.
the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Hey!
I could say something really quick in defense of Telltale. There's 3 reasons I like Telltale stuff. Reason number 1, good presentation. They tend to do a lot of very typical things, very cliched things, very trope things, but as I've said a few trillion times, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's how they present it that tends to be good. You could duplicate an idea for the 50th time, but if you give it to me well, then I'm with that. So, good presentation. Second thing I like is the fact that there is some generally high quality, if not very high quality, voice acting in the games. That is admittedly part of the presentation value thing, but still. And of course, third thing, and I really, really like this about him, I know people will disagree with me about this, but I do consider them to be well written. There are many examples, some of them in which case are textbook examples, but nevertheless, of good writing in these games. So... And no, I have not, Zira. I asked my viewers once if it was worth it for them for me to play through the Game of Thrones Telltale on stream, and my viewers said no, so...
Where'd he go? There. Through that door.
What do we do once we catch him? There are a million ways to play this. But considering this isn't my fight, I'll follow your lead.
Whatever we have to.
You're way more intense than I gave you credit for, Jesse.
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, BioWare tends to be very tropey as well. What is this, Scooby-Doo?
See anything?
He must have gone out another way.
What is all this?
Looks like it used to be the basement. Weird place to have a hideout.
I bet you anything I'll find my wither skull here.
And if we find anything else cool to steal along the way, so be it, right?
Axel, that's not what we're here to do.
I did say we should do whatever we have to.
And if this guy's not around, what we have to do is steal.
I don't want to stoop to his level.
But isn't that the best way to get back at him?
Nah.
Let's focus on finding the skull, not stealing.
Nobody ever lets me have any fun.
We let you hang out with us. The faster we find what we're looking for, the faster we can get the heck out of here.
Also, Telltale is clearly the new BioWare.
Mostly stuff about brewing.
Insert Snape's speech from Harry Potter, which I don't remember. Basically how most people are idiots and don't have the skill to be brewers, which is actually true.
Oh, hello.
A gold sword?
Too heavy. And too soft.
Yeah, it's
But
gold.
super flashy.
Yeah, I don't think this guy does much fighting. Hey, you still have that one stone sword, right?
Yeah, I had to wave it at this jerkwad butcher earlier. You know, to save Reuben's life.
Impressive.
You're keeping it. But I thought it was too soft. Too heavy.
It still might come in handy. And it is super flashy.
So she gets the gold sword instead of me. Actually, Telltale doing a Mass Effect game is something I would play the hell out of. Since, I mean, the story and character interactions are half of what I like about Mass Effect anyways. Oh, there I am. I'm trying to figure out where I am on the screen.
Find anything?
I want to steal that and that. I just want to touch that.
Hey, a fancy potion.
Ooh, take a look at this.
You're not gonna believe me, but I swear I had a dream about this. Okay, Potion, I know this is a big step, but I would be honored if you'd come home with me.
Okay,
it's yours,
fine.
if you want it that bad.
I've never wanted
I'll be
anything
nice.
badder.
There's no way he won't notice his fancy potion is missing.
A good thief always covers his tracks. Fixed it.
Oh yeah, the perfect crime.
Oh god, a Final Fantasy Telltale game. Hang on. Final Fantasy VI, the before years. Set before Kefka underwent his augmentation. When General Leo was still active, when Celis was still being raised, and Terra was still being raised. Just picture it. Just picture it! Oh god, it's joy! Anyways.
Find anything?
He's no slouch when it comes to enchanting. This is pretty advanced stuff.
Hey, Reuben. Find any clues? What is it, buddy? You smell something? Something over there? Good work, Reuben.
I didn't notice the incredibly obvious switch. Yes, I would, Zeiss. If they made a Telltale FF6 game. Sold.
Hey, Lucas, you find anything?
No questions.
You want an instruction manual on how to build a creepy villain lair using everyday objects?
Just keep looking. We'll be out of here soon. I hope.
And of course, the story also covers the Figaro brothers. Or which, I should say the Figaro brother, because the two haven't reunited yet. Maybe separately you encounter Sabin, and then separately you encounter Edgar.
What the hell is all this stuff? Soul sand. It was everywhere in the Nether.
What about that block in the middle?
I've never seen one of these before. I wonder if I just take a closer look. Do you feel that? It's almost pulsing.
Don't touch it.
How is it glowing like that?
Don't touch that, Olivia.
I was just curious.
Don't forget what we're here for.
You were curious and
Find
going
that
like
skull.
this. I mean, come on. It's okay, Sonashi. I don't blame you. A Chrono Trigger Telltale game? How about a Chrono Trigger sequel? Don't bring up Chrono Cross to me. Don't.
So, good news, weird news. I found the skull. But
What the hell? Why'd I risk my neck for that skull if he's got two of them already?
Yeah.
He was in such a hurry to get it, too. There's gotta be something bigger going on here.
I told
Something
you.
we just don't see.
The plot's about to
gotta
start
be
here.
connected somehow. The chest with the skulls was hidden back here with everything else. That's gotta mean something.
But what?
I think I know what's going on here. Soul sand plus 3 wither skulls. That's the recipe for a wither.
But a wither? That's
one of the worst monsters there is.
We
Yep.
came down here to find the skull. Well, we found it.
Maybe we should just grab it and get out of here while we still can.
Guys,
Alright. Well played, Samurai. I need a hiding space. We'll go here. Why are we afraid of this guy? We have swords and we know he doesn't fight much.
Don't you recognize me? Oh, wait. Surprised to see me?
Who's that voice actor, by the way?
Thought you were rid of me, didn't you? That's better.
Ooh, spaghetti. Um.
What was that?
Yeah, he does a great job. We can already tell there's some layers to Ivor. But... And again, the whole villain turning not villain thing.
Hey! You!
What are you doing here? What did you see?
Leave her alone.
Yeah, back off, pal. You two. Did you follow me here?
You thought you could just screw us over and get away with it, didn't you?
We're here to prove you wrong.
What are you going to do about it?
Kill
I have
you.
what I want, and you have exactly what you earned. Now get out before I put you out.
Pay us what you owe us. You give us a diamond, and we'll get out of your hair.
I won't be threatened. Not by the likes of you.
How many times have you seen in a written work where there's an extremely petty, low-scale, minuscule, irrelevant villain who nevertheless has a gargantuan effect on the plot? I'll give you an example right now. Someone pathetic, someone small, someone petty, and very narrow-minded, who had a huge impact on the plot. Hojo from Final Fantasy VII. It's a trope I don't see that often, and I like it. I like it when it's pulled off pretty well. Arl Howe? Yeah, I would go with that. You, Yevon. We don't really know much about Yevon. Oh god, they're going to do an FF10 Telltale before they do FF6.
Hey, nobody talks to my friends like that. Now shut your mouth, or else.
Enough! You've wasted too much of my time already.
Where'd he go?
If you won't leave of your own volition, I'll happily remove you myself.
Golem time!
Show our friends the door, will you?
And that's a much bigger scale threat than him. That would be awesome, Luxio. Malik? I'll agree with that. I'll absolutely agree with Malik.
Oh man, this is so exciting.
It sure is.
And now, for the first time ever here at Endercon, we are very proud to present
the one, the only,
Gabriel!
Awesome man!
Gabriel!
Please, please. Thank you. Are you with me?
Everybody okay?
Guys? Where's Lucas?
I thought he was right behind me.
Well, if he's not here, the only place he could be is...
He's still down there.
Ivor's got an iron golem and all the ingredients to build a wither down there. If he were to unleash it on this crowd of people, we have to act fast.
It just so happens that the greatest warrior of all time is in the building.
I felt a lot of
We should
pressure
ask
coming
Gabriel for help. This is the smartest way to help Lucas.
Now, this is a good question. Do we go to Gabriel and say, please help? Or do we go, hey, Krenzler. And do we go and try to help Lucas ourselves? Now, I'm pretty sure I went with getting Lucas myself because just imagine how this looks. First of all, we'd have to reach Gabriel, and we already know there's the security issue because tons of people are like super fanboy over Gabriel. Second of all, we would have to convince him that we were legit. So, let's just go after
He's
Lucas
tough.
ourselves.
Just hope he's tough enough to hold out a little bit longer.
I'm going after Lucas by myself.
By yourself? Are you sure, Jesse?
Yeah. The rest of you, go get Gabriel.
We're on it, Jesse.
We'll figure out a way to warn Gabriel, and then we'll meet you back here.
Let's crash this party.
I guess...
Back as soon as I can.
Be careful.
Here goes nothing.
I mentioned good writing in Telltale games. Again, it's not super subtle, but it is... See you around, Rory. But it is good. Good example of what was of good writing. Were you listening to what Gabriel was saying in the background while we were making the choice to selflessly go on our own volition after an iron golem in order to save someone who's barely even our friend, who could be arguably considered an enemy or a rival? That is the makings of someone who could be considered a hero. And in the background, Gabriel is giving this speech about how heroism and greatness are not made. They're built one block at a time, and anyone with the proper time and investment can become a hero, and blah, blah, blah. He's giving that speech quietly in the background while we make this choice.
Lucas, can you hear me? Even though I'm whispering.
Jesse, is that you whispering super loudly?
Over here.
That's not. You're not whispering at that point. Hello.
Hey!
It's okay. Golems are notoriously distractible.
You okay?
I've been worse. Well, I can't say this is the best spot I've ever been in. Any bright ideas?
I'm gonna go in swinging.
With what? Don't take this the wrong way, but don't do that. Just don't.
Come on, it's only an iron golem. I would only have to be perfect several times to make that work. Alright, what'd I just buff him with?
Now, Lucas, run!
Wow, God, this iron golem is super distractible.
Nice one, Reuben.
Okay, Jesse, come on. Let's go. Thanks for coming back for me. I didn't know if anybody was going to.
No man left behind. That's my motto.
Guess I owe you one.
Oh, Malachor. Pat.
Where are the others?
Dude, I don't know how I can be any clearer. Weird guy, doing weird stuff.
Freaky with the sight of strange.
Why won't you listen to me? What do you want me to do? Tell you charade style?
I promise you, that's the last thing I want you to do.
4 words, 6 syllables. Sounds like Schmonster and the Schmasement.
Next.
Wait, just...
I have a question for you.
Excuse me, sir, you'll have to wait your turn.
Just tell me first. Do you really believe anyone can be great?
With enough hard work, yes.
Was that where I went wrong? I simply didn't work hard enough?
Ivor? Is that really you? How dare you interrupt like this?
That's the guy who attacked us in the basement.
I wish I could say I was surprised.
If it surprises you want, you're in for a treat. Why don't you tell them the real story, Gabriel?
I see time has made you bitter.
And it's made you an even bigger fool. Now these people were promised greatness, and I'm ready to deliver. I'm sorry this is how they had to learn the truth.
Gabriel, you have to stop him!
No, that's just too difficult.
Nothing built can last forever, Gabriel.
Ivor, no!
So this is a wither.
Creature, attack!
But, well, yeah. A wither by itself is horribad. As you can see. God damn it. But then this starts happening. This is when things go from bad to...
Everyone stay calm. This foul beast is no match for me.
Creature,
Diamond sword.
Attack!
Yeah. What have you done?
Gabriel!
No, stay away! It's after me, not you.
Look at him! The mighty Gabriel! Looks like true greatness is out of his reach. He may not be able to defeat this creature, but I can! Creature! Retreat!
Yeah,
Creature! Retreat! Retreat, I said! Retreat!
That's not working!
Oh, no need to be alarmed, my friends. I have an elixir that will destroy this creature.
That potion. Is that
Oh god. Oh god, it's the potion he stole.
What? Impossible. It should have worked. I took such care.
The potion. Axel, you've got to throw the real potion.
But finders keepers.
You thieves, you're ruining everything.
Axel, come on. Jesse, throw it.
No.
It's protecting itself. Without the command block exposed, the potion is useless. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Ivor! You coward, come back here!
Jesse,
Notice how it's just getting bigger each time the camera cuts to it, by the way. Oh, oops. I got you, buddy.
Thank you. Ivor was right about one thing. I can't defeat that thing. Not on my own. Everyone's running away. Except for you. Will you help me?
Well, yeah.
I must get to the temple. But what needs to happen next? I can't do alone.
Of course.
Follow me!
Yeah, seriously, Axel's the real villain. Agreed. So we can just call this a Hyper Wither. Or Mega Wither? What do you guys think? Help me out. Help me brand this thing.
Out of my way, chickens!
Ultra Wither. Wither Thulu. Nom, 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 nom.
Hey! I'm up here. Somebody, help me! Guys!
It's okay, the chicken made it, guys. Chicken made it. We're cool. Black hole wither. Kirby wither. He was having too much fun on that block. The wither does not approve.
Lucas!
Holy crap! Oh man! If I was still in that basement,
Yeah, you'd be
Thanks
screwed.
for coming back for me, Jesse. I wouldn't be here without you.
Jesse!
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of Dodge. No, seriously, we need to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait! We have to stay together! Jesse, help me!
I got you.
I can't hold on!
Oh, thank God. Speaking of which, Kay, I'm still waiting on you to post on my thing,
Do
too.
we still have everyone?
We must set out for my fortress. We'll be better protected there.
You realize it eats any blocks, right? Like, there's no protection. That's not a concept.
Thanks for that just now. Yeah, well, now we're even, right?
Yeah, we're totally even. That's really what we need to be worrying about at this exact moment in time. Oh my god, it's Super Elite Frogger. Sort of. Let's avoid that. I don't think flying's gonna help against that thing.
We'll be safe as soon as we get to my temple.
The Fall Wither. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Gotta have cool points.
Everyone, keep going! We'll meet up on the other side!
That's really not comforting when you're facing death. I'll go this way. The rolling always helps. Haven't you seen Galaxy Quest?
The temple is just up ahead. Follow me!
Awesome,
Hurry,
bitches.
inside the
Hope you
temple.
like it.
The inner chamber is built entirely of obsidian. We should be untouchable in there. Hurry. If you can get through the portal, you'll be safe.
Something's not right here.
It's not lit.
I got this.
Everyone, get in, now!
Gabriel!
Thank you.
Hey, Sean, or Sean, excuse me.
There are so many of them. I can't save them all. I can't stop this by myself. We need to find the others.
Others?
Soren's been missing for years. But the others, you must seek them out. Take this amulet and guard it with your life. You can do this.
How am I supposed to find Magnus and Ellegard?
The amulet will guide you. Take
Okay.
it through the portal, and then...
Yeah, pure obsidian. Totally gonna protect everyone.
You two, go through the portal and meet up with the others. I'll stay here and do whatever I can. Go on, Jesse, go! Get through that portal, now!
I'm coming with you!
No, you're not. The gang needs you, Jesse. Go through the portal. If anything happens, I'll meet you guys at the temple.
Bye, Gabriel.
Lucas! Oh no!
I have to choose between Gabriel and Petra. What do you guys think? Should we save Lee, or should we save Petra? I agree, by the way, Takoida. One of the things that is... Let me take a step back for a moment. One of the things that's most fascinating about the entire concept of doing a fan fiction is the ability to really play with an existing setting. You know, a setting already is there and you already know it well enough, but you want to try something new within it. Surely you can understand the appeal of that. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with new IP, but isn't it a fascinating concept, an engaging concept to look at, you know, insert setting here that you know well, and think, I wonder what kind of stories I could do in that. Now, this isn't a sudden topic change, because this is what Telltale does. They look at an existing IP and they say, what could we do with that? Look at what they did in the Back to the Future game. Completely did a whole new style of story within that. Look what they did with Borderlands, and look what they've done with Batman, and of course here in Minecraft they're exploring whole new concepts in each of these. Let's not talk about bridges and Kirk. So yeah, the idea of what Telltale does, of having the freedom to explore, as was pointed out, something in the setting that the original writers don't, makes sense to me, because aside from the obvious appeal factor, one given writer will only be so creative. There's only so many ideas that one individual can ever come up with. And so when you have a setting and you have other talented writers, they will come up with new ideas that you didn't come up with, or you couldn't come up with, or you would be bad at coming up with or implementing. Make sense? So this kind of... It's sort of a weird take on a conglomeration of writing, and I like that. We're going to save Petra, though. Screw Gabriel.
Thanks, Jesse. Gabriel's still up there!
Yeah, he's screwed.
Jesse, go!
No!
You want to toss me your sword? Seriously, toss me your sword. Or that could happen. It's okay, guys. We're safe in hell now. I want you to consider for a moment that what kind of statement that is. It's
Where's
true,
Petra?
too. We are actually safe
We did everything
in
we
hell.
could.
Safer,
What are you saying?
anyways.
Jesse, what is he talking about? Because it doesn't sound...
It was chaos. There wasn't much I could do.
Jesse's right.
Petra is still up there.
I got scared. Just for a second.
You got scared?
It wasn't my fault.
It really
You got
wasn't.
scared and it's not your fault?
Back off, Axel.
Seriously, Axel.
We gotta go back.
Stop being a dick.
No. We just have to wait. Think about what you're walking into.
We should go back.
She just needs more time.
Petra needs our
Hey,
help.
Zagoten.
We're going.
Hey, there she is.
Come on. Come on.
Tentacle. Or
You again.
Ivor, right. There's the tentacle.
Ivor.
You ruined everything.
We ruined everything.
Don't pretend you don't know, thief! You took my most valuable potion, and what should have been my moment of triumph! More needless violence. It solves nothing. Learn the lesson now or you'll share Gabriel's fate. There's nothing left up there! Nothing but that wither storm.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it,
Why
the
are
Wither
we
Storm.
wasting time talking to this jerk? We have to go and get Petra.
The girl! I saw her.
What?
While I was running toward the portal, I passed her. She was running in the opposite direction. Such bravery. Of course. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. And your friend has crossed it.
Hang on. Damn it, there's no punch him. I want like the next 12 dialogues for this guy to just be punch him. Like you never actually say anything to him. You're just every time Ivor speaks. Punk. Hey Ivor. Punk. Ivor's like, hey, what do you want for dinner? Punk. Ivor is so petty though that I'm not even sure he's worth it. He's like a punching no, he's like those stress balls. That's his only purpose in life. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Seriously though, screw this guy. Punch.
I'm saying she's stupid.
You're a coward.
Maybe. But I survived. And that's what counts.
There's more to life than survival.
That's true.
Without survival, there is no life.
And that's also
That
true.
tunnel is a network
Those two
of
quotes
minecart
explain all of
built
life, by the way.
stone. It's your
There's more to
only way
life
out.
than survival, and there's no
We
life
should go
without
that
survival.
Time's wasting. Let's go.
What about you?
What about me?
How will you get out of here?
I'll use my imagination.
What was that?
You're in
I
hell.
wish you good luck, but luck won't carry you through the Nether. You have my sympathies.
Oh god. It's okay. It's only one of the most horrifying things in hell.
Let's get out of here.
Run!
This must
Oh,
be
thank
what
God.
Ivor was talking about.
Feel the heat. Okay, if we're gonna take the cart, we need to do so now.
Everybody hold on!
Feel the heat.
Wow. The Nether.
Yeah, that is a lot of lava. And fire. And other things that could burn you to death.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a drop. That is very, very much a drop.
Talking about new guy. What drop? Oh crap!
God, Axel, really?
No!
Woo! Oh, come on, you do the same thing, admit it. Woo! Oh, crap.
Watch it!
Stop looking back.
Okay, so I'm not the only one seeing that we're running out of track, right? No? Good.
Jesse, that switch! Now, do it!
Oh, arms, don't feel me now. Yeah! Wow, I thought something bad was going to happen there, but hey, I guess everything's gonna be... Whoa!
Jesse!
No!
Wait!
Oh, man!
Why would you do this, Gabriel?
Olivia? Reuben? Anybody?
I mean, this is literally some Indiana Jones stuff right here. And now there's a skeletal archer.
Hang on, Reuben!
It's okay, I got a stone sword instead of a gold one this time. See you around,
Okay,
Crimson.
Reuben, remember when I said everything was going to be just fine before? I know I was wrong then, but I have a very good feeling about...
Ah!
Duck!
Multiple ghasts. Damn it, I'm so bad at this game. Even in Zelda games, where I have to do this regularly.
Well, gas are officially crossed off my to-see list. Done with the gas. Never need to see them. Crap. Bad. This is bad. This is bad!
The ghast's like, huh? Having lots of hearts, Zeiss.
Is everyone okay?
I mean, I'm not dead. I guess that's pretty good.
Ditto. Ditto with the not dead.
I just can't believe that Petra comes down here all the time. This place is awful.
Hang on, I hate to rehash this point, but that right there helps to emphasize what I meant about like the concept of an economy in a Minecraft world. Remember, Lucas is a builder. He's really good at designing and building stuff, right? But Petra's the bounty hunter. She's the one who regularly goes to the Nether. And other people hate this place so much that they don't even want to come back here. So you can see how there's kind of like a supply and demand situation that just kind of forms itself there.
Your throat's gonna be sore later, Axel.
Why?
I'm just saying. Wasn't that you doing all that screaming before? Sounded like you were really shredding your larynx.
Oh, yeah. I heard that too. Really high-pitched, kind of like a squeaky piston.
What? No, shut up.
Never mind. Must have been something else.
Hey, speak for yourself, you fraidy cats. Reuben and I handled ourselves just fine.
Look at Reuben's face.
Isn't that right, Reuben? What? No. You screamed like a piglet. So did the piglet like screaming?
No one likes Axel. Come on.
Can you throw up, like, inside your body?
Uh-huh. I know, because I just did. About 5 times.
Ew.
All these tracks converge at this point. You could probably get anywhere in the world from here.
There's the portal!
This is
Tentacle.
what Gabriel was talking about.
That's our way out.
It must lead back to the surface.
The surface is also where that creature is.
He's right. We have no idea what we're walking into. It could be dangerous.
I'll go first.
Thanks for being so brave, Axel.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm going. I'm going right now.
Okay.
Like right now. I just need to make sure I have everything I'll need. I think I put the, thing over in the...
I'll go first.
That's not what I was saying.
I'm going.
Well, if you absolutely insist.
Well, see you guys on the other side, I guess.
Be careful.
By the way, the easiest answer to the whole heat thing is that there actually is no heat in the Minecraft setting. Think about it for a moment. What gameplay mechanic involves heat in this game?
Okay. Not what I was expecting.
Well, I guess there is cooking?
Oh man, that was close.
I'm gonna look something up really quick. I suppose I will admit it is debatable that cooking involves food, or cooking involves heat. I know that sounds like a weird thing, but it's not that hard to perceive fire without heat. All you have to do is think of it on a more of a radioactive, molecularly altering level. But I'll concede the point.
There was a zombie.
Oh. Is it dead? I mean, you know,
Hey, Salty Panda.
dead.
Yeah.
What's happening right now is we just escaped from hell. It's nighttime, and we're
Where
trying to
are we?
find this temple that we're not sure
In
where
the
it
dark.
is.
In the middle of nowhere.
Maybe we should bed down for the night. It's dangerous to be out when it's this dark.
I thought we were headed toward a temple.
We're looking for a giant building. It should be pretty obvious.
Ivor said...
No, Ivor said. Well, then maybe this is the temple. I'm being sarcastic.
Axel, come on.
Take it easy, Axel.
You called me stupid.
No, I didn't.
But you wanted to.
No, I didn't.
Huh? Did you say something?
We have to build a shelter.
And that's why I don't like
thought
Axel.
That was what I said, but,
Yep, that's totally... It's getting dark and stuff.
I say we build a treehouse.
That'll take forever, and we'll be exposed while we do it. We just need a quick and dirty hut.
Look, whatever it is,
Don't mind the zombie.
we gotta do it fast. What?
In a hut, we won't know what's coming until it's knocking on our door.
A treehouse is gonna be Spider Town.
What do you think? Build up or build down? Here's a weird theory for you guys. What if the Nether is the source of heat for the Minecraft setting? As in, while the sun provides light, all of the actual heat that provides the life energy necessary for things like trees and plants and animals to exist comes from within the planet, not from without. Therefore, the Nether not actually being literally another dimension, but more like a subplane, which is still physically attached. And therefore, all that heat is being absorbed into the various forms of magical rock and sand that exist in the Nether and disseminated into the more mundane sand and rock and dirt and all that exist in the real world. There you go. There's my answer. Well, I see a lot of choices here for up, but let's be honest with ourselves. Chrissy's the only one who matters here, so we'll go with up. Treehouse.
I hate spiders.
Let's go with the treehouse.
It's functional. It'll keep us out of danger.
It's not a bad idea.
All right, fine.
Also, screw
Let's get
Axel.
started then.
Oh, thanks. Dirt. That's such a rare material with so many uses. I appreciate that, Lucas. I'm even on your side, Lucas. And that's dumb. God, coordinating building like this
If I
would be
wake
so
up
cool.
with a spider on my face, I'm gonna expect you to deal with it.
Lower your expectations, Axel.
Well, maybe if we'd built into the tree a little bit more, it could have... Never mind. This is fine. It's good.
Looks good, guys.
That wouldn't even surprise me at this point, Luxia. It's Telltale. They've done that kind of crap to me before. What are
Oh,
you...
man.
What?
I'm going to tell you something. You have to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
I have cookies. One for me. One for Olivia.
I just spilled No Man's
One
Sky.
for Jesse.
Thanks, Axel.
I'm gonna give mine to
And
Lucas.
one for Reuben. Sorry, Lucas. I only have 4.
Bye. Have fun at
No,
work.
It's all right. I'm not that hungry anyway. I'll just grab something in the morning or something.
I bet a builder like him doesn't even really know how to provide for himself.
Take it, Lucas.
No, I can't do that.
I insist.
Thank you, Jesse.
That was for you, Jesse, not him.
Exactly, Frozen. It's part of the problem, put that in quote unquotes, of a hyper-specialized society. We actually have that right now. If you had to actually go and provide for yourself, all the different levels of what providing for yourself involves, there's a fairly good chance you couldn't actually do that. And I mean no offense by that. But if all the infrastructure of all the other people that you rely on to provide you things like warmth, food, shelter, water, all these basics of survival were suddenly taken away, and you're put into a pure survival situation. My point is, when you have a hyper-specialization leaning in society, which we do in real life, people tend to be more inclined towards something that they're good at, something that they can do. They provide that as a service to others, and therefore are provided in return. This is actually what an economy literally means. This is the very foundation of trade, is I provide something, and you provide something. We both provide different things. We make things work together. And I like I really, really like this idea that a builder in the Minecraft setting, who is used to being a part of a team, doesn't really know how to fend for himself. He knows how to build, but that's it. That specialize. That's his job. I like that. I hate to keep hitting that point, but so far it's my favorite
If you
aspect
had
of this
to,
game.
Which would you rather fight? 100 chicken-sized zombies or 10 zombie-sized chickens?
Exactly,
wisely.
Dakota.
That's a good one. Let me think.
How can you guys joke at a time like this? Petra is still out there.
I know, I'm sorry,
She's all by
Dark Knight.
herself. There's nothing funny about that.
Petra wouldn't mind at all. She'd want us to keep our spirits up.
If I were her, I don't know, it feels wrong.
Fine. Then, we should get some rest. We gotta start looking for this temple as early as we can.
By the way, I would
Now,
take these
my
zombie-sized
guess
chickens.
is if we start at the portal and kind of split
No,
up.
what are you doing?
Did I do something to you? I'd really like to know, because you keep getting on my case for what seems like no reason.
He's just trying to help.
See?
Hey, Steam
Sorry,
Tears.
Jesse. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this guy telling us what's what.
I'm just trying to get ready for tomorrow.
You're the only one wearing that stupid jacket. Don't tell us what to do.
Take that back.
Can't. Wouldn't.
That's the first time he's actually
You know
gotten
what?
upset.
I get to wear this jacket because I know how to build. But that doesn't mean I don't know how to break things.
Your threats don't scare me now that we know how you really are.
Jesse, your friend is way out of line. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I can only take so much.
So, what do you think? Should we side with Axel? Should we side with Lucas? Or should we try to be, calm down, guys. Calm down. Hey, Spirit of Memory. Yeah, I recommend this game, by the way. It's $25 now. If you wait until a Steam sale, you could get it for like $5. And that's, if you can wait 4 months, you could pick up this and several other Telltale games for pretty cheap, so. I don't remember what I did last time. I feel like I sided with Lucas last time, because that feels like something I would do. Oh, God, the stretching. Ugh. Axel is just flat out being a jerk. Lucas has certainly returned that, but he was not the initiator of it in any sense. And I'm always going to be more inclined to someone who reciprocates rather than initiates. So, yeah, and the other problem is, if we're ignoring, personality and all those things about preference and who I like better, What good is Axel? Seriously, what good is he? He's not particularly smart. He's not particularly good in a fight, at least not what we've seen so far. He's a coward. He's not stealthy. He's not a builder. He's not an architect. I have a feeling Axel will have a skill in the future. That feels like something they're building towards. And he just hasn't figured that out yet. I mean, how many of us out there, including me, have had a time in our lives, possibly right now, where we haven't figured out what we're good at yet? Be honest. How many of you out there can say that? That you are not sure what you're good at, or you remember the point in time in which you didn't know what you were good at yet? So it's entirely possible that Axel might actually have some kind of skill or concept or otherwise strength to him that we don't actually know about yet. Yeah, Steam tiers, I recommend all the FFs, except for 11 and maybe 2 and 10-2. He did make that costume. That's true. He did make a surprisingly complicated looking costume. Sorry, Azura. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not good at anything. I would recommend FF8 on the PC, because there's cheats. I think we'll try to play Diplomat this time.
Let's just drop it.
Don't be like that, Jesse.
Just drop it.
Haven't you done enough damage for one day? Petra might be dead because of you.
You're taking this too far, Axel.
I don't have to take this. Listen, why don't I just leave and let you guys hash this out?
You can't
no.
leave. It's dangerous out there.
I can take care of myself.
Actually, as we've just established, no, you can't take care of yourself. You would be screwed. What is Siberia 3? Stream tiers. Whether or not 10 had better or worse gameplay than 10-2, 10-2 had great gameplay. I think we can all acknowledge that at least.
It's what Axel wants, right?
Let him leave if he wants to.
No. You're staying.
You're not going anywhere.
But Jesse.
That's enough. We're all on the same team now. He's staying.
Seriously. Ignoring the whole don't split the party rule, Lucas
Zombie-sized chickens.
would be screwed.
That's what I would fight.
Yes,
Why
he
is that?
picked what I'd pick.
Because I'm starving.
But not for the right reasons.
Of course.
Rain is better than monsters. Thanks for keeping me around, Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, I know what you're talking about now. I haven't played that in years. I'm surprised they're making a new one. That's such a weird and actually terrible treehouse for defense purposes. Squint, squint, squint.
Sorry about all that business last night.
Honestly, I'm more embarrassed than anything else.
See anything?
Hey! There's something over that way.
What is it?
Some kind of building, I think.
Let's get a closer look.
Oh god, if he's a frickin' romance option because we're female. No, just no. No romance in my Telltale. It's not happening.
We should head in. But let's be careful.
What is this place?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
It's the Temple of the Order of the Stone.
Lucas, are you sure?
He's right. Look.
It's a little broken down.
Holy crap.
Do you think they're in there?
Let's go in and find out.
Let's just all be careful.
Okay.
If you spot anything, call it out. We don't have a lot of time.
Isn't it weird how dispensers are carved to look like spooky little faces?
Miss Kyle is different.
What do you
Lurker.
dispense, little guy?
I get the feeling that we don't really want to find out.
Get behind me.
Malachor is right. In lore, I would trust Axel more than the other guy. I, the player, dislike Axel because he's a jerk. But in lore, I would probably be more positively inclined towards him. And you know why? Hang on. I'm going to go into this. You asked... You called down the lore. Now reap the whirlwind. Who out there has played Dragon Age Origins? Can anyone out there name a character in Dragon Age Origins who is antagonistic and vitriolic and pushes you away constantly and does so because of circumstances in their life that have caused them to believe that there is no such thing as another individual that they can treat with a degree of respect or reasonability, and therefore dislike that other individual, and try to push them away? And let me try another one. Anyone out there play Mass Effect 2? Repeat everything I just said for Mass Effect 2. How hard is it to picture someone who has been through garbage in their life, and therefore is a jerk? You remember Jack? You remember Morrigan? You remember Shale? BioWare is actually pretty good at the character who has a mask on that has been built up not by design or intent, but as a survival mechanism. Probably not Steam Tears. I've got so much else on my plate. Yeah, BioWare's pretty good at that type of character. I'm not complaining, though, because they're good at it, and because it's a type of character that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? How hard is it to picture, then, that our good friend, Axel, who has been our friend for however long, who freely admits that we are his only friends, the only people he hangs around, is a jerk? Because he doesn't really know any better. Keep in mind, he has never been a jerk to us. He's been stupid. But he has never once actually been assholic towards us, has he? He always directs that at people who are not the core friends he knows he can trust, and he knows he can let down his defenses around. I mean, I could pull off tons of different examples of this kind of character from so many different things. So, to completely be honest with myself, even though I am antagonistic towards Axel at this exact point in time, I have a strong feeling that he's just acting that way because of everything I just said. Because, I mean, he's a loser. He is someone who hasn't found his strong talent yet, and has been beaten down, and only really has 2 friends in his life. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Just like I was with Jack. Just like I was with Morrigan. Just like I was with Shale. I mean, I actually had another example right off the top of my head I was going to give you, and I just forgot it. There are other examples. So, sorry, Takoida, I can't think that way. I'm the person who felt bad for Flowey. It is more in my inclination to heap coals of fire upon someone's head than to, try to damn them or hurt them or hate them or judge them. So.
What was that? That's probably not a good thing.
Reuben.
Oh, come on, dispenser faces. I thought we were friends.
Reuben has actually done more to hurt us than he has, by the way. I just feel like pointing that out. That is a lot of arrows.
We activated the dispensers with that pressure plate. If we can figure out a way to trigger it again, I bet that'll shut them off.
There's a crafting table. Maybe we can make something useful.
Out of what? We don't have anything. All of our tools and materials are back home.
All right, everyone, empty your pockets. Let's see what we've got to work with.
I have a few sticks left over from building the shelter last night.
I've got some flint and a piece of string.
All I have are some chicken feathers I picked up after that chicken machine exploded.
Let's see. I've got some flint and steel, a sword. Oh, and some string from a spider that I fought in the woods earlier.
Yeah, bow and arrow.
String, sticks, flint, and feathers.
I don't remember how to make a bow, though. Does anyone remember how to make a bow? That's not what I'm saying, Dakota. I'm not saying we should say Axel, and to use the examples I just used, did we just kind of say, oh, it's okay, and make excuses for Morgan? Or did we challenge her and continue to reach out our hand to her? Same thing with Jack. At every point in time, we didn't tell Jack it was cool and turned a blind eye. Instead, every time, we just took the hit, allowed them to hurt us from their actions, from their thoughts, and then reached a hand out back and never stopped actually trying. That's the difference right there. Okay, so where's the string? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Oh, god dang, I did it reverse, didn't I? Hang on. Ah. We're done. I suppose that's going to have to depend on an individual basis, Sildir. Which is going to be depend on 1,000 circumstances and variables that cannot be presumed. Oh. Okay, right. I'm apparently... Oh, we can make a fishing rod! Wait, it's going to let us make... I'm making a fishing rod. I want to see what happens if we make a fishing rod.
Let's do this.
We're going to do it. With a fishing rod! Oh yeah.
Alright.
The order of the pig's luck is changing.
So now we have a fishing rod instead of a bow. I'm sure that'll be funny later.
This must be their enchantment room.
Doesn't this look like Ivor's creepy basement?
Go for it, Saldir. Just because you and I don't agree doesn't mean we can't talk about it. I mean, come on. That's how that works.
Find anything useful?
Not sure about useful, but definitely interesting. There is a lot of history in this room.
Yeah, but we couldn't have gotten stone, K, because we didn't have a mining pick. So we were kind of screwed for resources there.
The battle was fierce, but the Order of the Stone emerged triumphant, saving the land and ensuring that peace and prosperity would reign forever.
Until,
well,
you
not
know,
exactly forever.
A wither storm shows up. The
These
wither storm.
5 members, 5 friends. Together would give so much to gain their rightful place as 5 heroes.
They would author their own end. They would slay a dragon.
Ivor was a member of the Order of the Stone?
Yeah, we caught
The
that.
stories never mentioned him.
This is so crazy.
This might explain why Ivor had such a grudge against Gabriel.
They lied to us. They lied to the whole world.
Why would they do this? Man, I can't believe you punched a member of the Order of the Stone.
This is so
crazy.
The Order might not be what we thought they were. But Petra is still out there. That monster is still out there.
Jesse's right. We need to focus on what we came here to do.
Where do these stairs go?
Probably in a direction.
Only one way to find out.
Now this is cool.
Wow.
What happened to the walls?
More like what happened to this whole place.
This must have been where they met.
So where are they then?
Gabriel said that once we find the temple, the amulet would lead us to the Order of the Stone.
Well, what are you waiting for? Pull it out then.
Nothing happens.
Is something supposed to happen?
Well, that was a letdown.
There's gotta be something missing. Look around and see if you can find anything.
By the way, it makes sense as well. So we had someone who's good with gadgets, someone who's good with building, someone who's good with fighting, someone who's good with I'm trying to think how to describe this. The programming, for lack of, I don't know what else to call it. You know, all the redstone stuff you can do, and then of course, the chemist, the enchanting. That's the final side of Minecraft, isn't it? 5 aspects of the game. Although you could argue there's more, but those 5 do actually work to describe most of it. Cool map, by
It's
the
a
way.
map of the entire world.
That's not the whole world.
This is way nicer than the one at Endercon.
Just a hope. Because that's a tiny world right there.
What you looking at?
Nothing. Whatever.
Axel?
I was just trying to figure out where Petra might be. I mean, I know she's gonna be fine, but I was just curious.
We're gonna find her.
Okay, Axel's crushing on Petra. Got it.
Find anything interesting in that book?
The only thing I found so far is that the amulet was used to track the positions of the members of the Order.
And does it mention how?
It's less technical and, well, more historical.
That's a no.
Hey, Reuben. Find any clues?
Am I the only one who enjoys the musical style of this game so far, by the way? The acoustic guitar thing they've got going on.
We're in the Temple of the Order of the Stone. The Order's actual temple. Who'd have thought it, huh? A bunch of small towners like us wrapped up in an adventure like this.
Yeah, pretty insane. I just hope we all come out the other side in one piece.
Alright, pedestal. Let's do this. I remember being stuck on this part last time.
It's the same as the amulet.
Okay. Right, this is... I suck at these puzzles so much. Okay, so... No, that's not the one I wanted to... No, that's not the... Use the one I'm trying to use. Okay, that makes sense. Three, 2, 2. What's the middle one do? So 3, 2, 1, 2, and then this one will be 3 at the bottom. What do you want to bet? Yep, okay. So I know the pattern now. So I need to do this. this, I think. Come on. There we go. And then the top 3. And then this one. Bam.
Wow.
Hey, Bjorn.
It's absolutely incredible. How did they build this? Okay, now I'm impressed.
This looks like some sort of tracking system. It's the Order. It's showing where they are right now.
Look, we don't know enough about how this thing works. Maybe the amulet only tracks them when they're on the surface. Or maybe it doesn't work when they're in the Nether. We have to go off what we do know.
There's only 2 lights on that map. If there are only 2 heroes left, then we know what we need to do. That Witherstorm is still out there. We know that Gabriel was trying to tell us something. We've got to find the Order of the Stone.
But there are only 2 lights. There are only 2 members of the Order left?
He said Soren was missing.
That leaves Magnus.
Or Ellegard.
Let's head out.
I'm not going with you guys. I have to stay here.
What?
If I know Petra, she's probably doing everything she can to find this place. She's still out there. She has to be.
But what if she didn't make it?
Don't say that.
Axel,
That's not what I
Jesse's
meant.
right. Petra might be gone.
If there's even a small chance she's alive, I have to stay.
It's really not what I meant.
Go. Get help. I'm gonna focus on making this place safe before nightfall. This temple is pretty big, though. If we're gonna have a chance at fortifying it, I'm gonna need some help. If, maybe one of you guys could hang back with me?
Sounds like Olivia will have you totally covered while me and Jesse are out finding Magnus.
Yes,
Finding
Kay.
Magnus? You really think that's how it's going to go? We need Ellegard. She's the world's greatest engineer. She'll figure out a way to stop that thing.
We're trying to destroy it. And when it comes to destruction, Magnus is the master. You're a smart person, Jesse. Obviously, the smart thing to do is to go get Magnus.
So as with like all Telltale games, it ends with a choice between 2 things. We can go with the rogue who destroys stuff. We can go with the engineer who, architect actually, who designs and builds stuff. Also, it looks like the destroy stuff guy's in the middle of the desert, and the build stuff guy is on an island. Zeiss, you donated for this. I'm going to let you choose. I know what I would pick, and I'll answer after you decide. I'll let them argue it while you decide.
I think Axel meant Ellegard there, Jesse.
No. I don't think I did.
Hurry up,
Pretty
Zeiss.
sure Axel meant Magnus.
Jesse, the point is, you should be going to Ellegard's. It's the clear choice to make.
You've got to come with me.
You're my best friend, Jesse.
It's you and me. Like always.
Think about it, Jesse.
This is more of a gut call.
We need to make sure we get this right. We're not going to get a second shot at this.
Whatever decision you make, I'll be cool with it.
Really?
As long as it's me.
Come on, Jesse. This is an easy call.
Now, the funny thing is, I could see a strong argument for both. Let's ignore the 2 characters there for a moment. Both of these have a very strong reasoning for wanting them, and why they might be the wrong choice. I don't know. I'm really torn between these 2, but we'll go ahead and go with Ellegard, because that's the one that Zeiss chose.
Olivia, you and I are going to Ellegard's.
Awesome.
Axel, you stay here with Lucas. And get the place ready for when Petra shows up.
What, with that guy?
I'm right here?
Come on, Axel. For Petra's sake.
Fine, I'll do it. For Petra.
Darn it, Sally.
I'll take it.
Darn it. Actually, I should say darn it, Twitch.
Guys?
Yep. It's so big you can see it from over there.
Please hurry.
Witherstar.
Jesse and Olivia return to the Nether, intent on finding Eligard, the Redstone Engineer. And find themselves in a place of mechanical marvels, redstone rarities. Amazing machines, limited only by the imagination of their brilliant creator. While the great storm grows, consuming everything in its wake, time is running out for our intrepid heroes.
Did you send Reuben away? Wow. A lot of players let him get a black eye. A very few people decided to alert Gabriel. It's about torn between Petra and Gabriel. Lots of people kept Lucas from leaving. And that's it. Sorry, I'm messaging my mom. Skip. Alright, I need a quick bio. So I'm going to chop off the local recording, go do that, grab a fresh drink, come back, episode 2. I'll be back in just a second, guys.